If you're watching this, you probably either just bought or are looking to buy the Mig23ML. I have almost 400 battles in this jet, so I can tell you why you should or should not buy this jet. The MiG-23ML is a premium jet for the Russian air tree, coming in at $70 USD. The jet currently stands at 11.7 of the making of this video, but I wouldn't be surprised if it gets a B earner. In my personal opinion, this is the best grinding jet in the entire game. It comes with ZB500 napalm bombs, which can one-shot a base, up to 4 R60Ms, and 2 R24Rs or R24Ts, and a bunch of other air-to-ground weapons that don't really matter that much. I personally bring 2 R24Rs and 2 ZB500 napalm bombs, and of course the flare chaff pod. You have two ways you can play this jet. You can take the R60Ms instead of bombs and go full air-to-air, or you could take the bombs and go for a base, then go hunt down two people with your overpowered missiles. While in this jet, you will be the fastest jet in your entire match, besides some F-104s. So you can either go straight for a base, which I would never do in any jet besides this one, or you could do the normal base bombing strategy of going to the outskirts of the map, then coming in for any bases that are left. The MiG-23ML is a variable sweep wing jet, so you get the best of both worlds with super high top speed and great maneuverability. You also have a really good acceleration, so if you're ever in a situation where you need to get out of somewhere, I almost have never had any trouble, especially since I outspeed everybody, besides F-104s. The only downside of this jet is that you don't get CCIP for your bombs, so you either have to be really good at guessing where your bombs are going, or you have to get really up close and personal with the base you're bombing. Honestly, I don't see how anyone could dislike the MiG-23ML, but if you like speed, good missiles, being able to one-shot a base, and an amount of XP and SL that's almost as massive as the Blue Taper Fade, then this is definitely the jet for you. A couple tips for this jet, though, would be to stay at 104% throttle once you reach 1400 kilometers per hour. You can go up to 1450 if you really need to, if you're trying to get away from somebody, but going faster than that while you're near the ground, you're going to rip your wings. So I recommend staying around 1400. And don't rush into a bunch of enemies just because your missiles are so good. At some times, I felt genuinely invincible in this jet just because of how good it is, but you need to remind yourself this is still top tier War Thunder. You can get absolutely beamed by a missile at any second if you're not paying attention. Also, at the beginning of the match, if you bind your wing sweep keys, you can sweep your wings in way earlier than all the other MiG-23s, and you can get way ahead of them so you can get to a base before them. And lastly, it's best to run all large countermeasures as flares, and about 18 of your pause countermeasures as chaff. That way you get 30 flares and 42 chaff, and it's definitely worth it to bind your swap countermeasures keybind. That way you can chaff off any Fox 3s that try to hit you at the start of the match without wasting any of your flares. But other than that, I would definitely recommend picking up this jet if you're looking to grind out the Russian air tree. The only other alternative is the Su-39, but I would 100 out of 100 times choose the MiG-23ML over it. And if you liked this video, please consider subscribing. I would love to make more content like this and one day be a War Thunder partner. But always, fuck the Bagelite!